Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Marvin's Room. Thank you guys so much for joining me once again, wherever you're at in the world. To the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for rocking with me and joining me on this journey, this law of attraction journey together. Now, before we get into today's video, I want to let you guys know that the contest is still open, and I will be choosing a winner this week, and that is for the free coaching sessions and free giveaways for my EFT tapping course to manifest a specific person. I just dropped the course. I think it was over a week ago. I released the course. Super good, super effective. You guys really love the EFT videos. So if you guys love the EFT videos, you're most definitely 100% going to love the tapping course to manifest a specific person back that I created. And so again, in order to enter this contest, you gotta like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and comment below on today's video. And I will be picking a winner this week. Matter of fact, I think I may be picking multiple winners this week, just because I'm so grateful and I'm happy at the growth that we've had over the past couple weeks especially. So we're growing strong, and thank you guys for rocking with me and joining me on this journey. So I'll get back to you guys later this week about who the winners are. Now, on to today's video. I wanted to jump on here today, man, and talk to you guys about something I know that is very, very big in law of attraction communities, especially when trying to manifest a specific person. And that is, should you date or should you wait? I like the ring. I like the sound of that. Should you date or should you wait while manifesting your specific person? Now, as you guys know, I am a firm believer in there's no such thing as one size fits all with a lot of these things that I talk about, if not all of the things that I discuss with you guys on this channel. So the question, should you date while you're waiting for your SP to come back, or should you wait? The answer to that really is the answer to a lot of things in life, and that is, it depends. To me personally, it depends on your situation. It depends where you're at on your journey. It depends where you're at on your faith. It depends how much work have you done on yourself. It depends on your beliefs that you have about men, your beliefs that you have about women. There's a myriad of things that you have to take into accountability before you decide if you're going to date someone, you know. But a lot of times when I talk to people and they ask me this question, I always want to get a feel of, you know, how are they really doing emotionally? Because too often I see people too many times make this mistake of people are, well, let me say this. Let me say this first off. Never forget this statement I'm about to make. The right attention from the wrong person during a moment of loneliness can trick you into thinking that they may be the one. Now, I'm going to say that one more time. The right attention from the wrong person during a moment or a time or a period of loneliness can trick you into thinking someone may be the one, and they, in all actuality, are 100% not the one. You're just lonely, okay? Now, why does that matter? Because this is why this question is brought up. A lot of you guys think that you should be getting into, you know, or not relationships, but, well, some people get into new relationships, but a lot of you guys think that you should be dating, or you want to know if it's okay to date. But at the end of the day, you guys know that you're not ready to date. Because I think when you guys ask this question, should I go on date? Should I date or should I not date if someone shows up? I think your initial feeling or response to that question, when you ask it, you know the answer. That's the thing, like, you know the answer. Like, your first initial reaction when you ask that question and you feel that in your heart or you feel it in your gut, like, I'm not ready. And I think that's the answer for most people. Is most people, I don't think necessarily that they should be dating anyone. Because like I said, you guys know the truth. It's good to ask other people and get confirmation and things like that. But I think if you guys are real with yourself, you know 100% if you're ready to date or not. You guys know if you're ready to date. And you know that by when you ask that question, how do you feel inside? Do you get like a tightness in your chest? Do you get like, this uneasy feeling. If you get that feeling, you know you're not ready. Your body is always communicating with you. Listen to that shit. Your body knows if it's time for you to date. Your body knows if you shouldn't date. And like I said, most people I talk to and deal with, it is my opinion that most people, you shouldn't date because you're dating for the wrong reasons. You're dating because you're lonely. You're dating to try to pass time. You're dating just to wait until your specific person comes back. Like, listen, so many people, they create what I call love triangles. They want their SP back, but then they start talking and dating to whoever else until their SP comes back. And then their SP comes back, and now they have what's called a love triangle. I can't do the triangle because, my other hand is holding the camera, so I'm sorry. But they have what's called a love triangle. At the top of the triangle, right up here on my finger is you, at the top of the triangle. In one corner of the triangle is your SP, and another corner of the triangle is whoever the guy that you're dating or talking to. Or you can create a love square, is what I like to call it, which is if you're dating another person, so you at one corner of the square, your SP is at one corner of the square, one of the guys you're dating is at the corner of the square, one of the women you're dating is at the corner of the square, and then the other man or woman or whatever is at the other corner of the square, and you create what's called a love square or a love triangle. Now, I see so many people do this because they're impatient. They say they're lonely. They're waiting for the SP to come back, and they just want to, do whatever to have fun, pass the time, whatever the case may be. And I think so many people are wrong, and they put themselves in so many sticky situations. And again, I think I said this in one of my other videos. This is why things like cheating occurs, is because you move on way too fast, or you think you should move on. If you're not with your SP, you think you should move on. And then what happens is you see your SP later on after moving on, or your SP does come back while you're dating someone, and now you have conflicted feelings about if you should keep seeing the person that you're dating, because it turns out now you like this man or woman, but your SP has come back. So now at the top of the love triangle, you have you at the top, you have your SP in one corner, you have the other new person in the other corner, the new specific person in the other corner. So now you at the top of the triangle, you have to make a decision. When you make this decision, you have to say to yourself, okay, am I gonna break my new specific person's heart and go back to my original SP? Or am I going to break my original SP's heart and stay with this new person, this new specific person that I'm dating? Or if you're going on multiple dates with multiple different people, you might have a lot of hearts to potentially break. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak Hotel, for real. And this is the decision I see so many people making. This is the mistake I see so many people making by choosing. Now, listen, there's nothing wrong with dating while you're waiting. But I only encourage you guys to do that if you think you are 100% ready. Because there is such thing as dating for the wrong reasons. And from my estimation of what I've seen, too many people date for the wrong reasons. They go on dates for the wrong reasons. They try to fill a void. It never works out. And it just turns into a sticky situation. And that's why I believe heavily why things like cheating occur, et cetera, is because you have someone who never really got over their ex or their specific person. And then they move on and try to date. And then they catch feelings for some new person, but they still really love their old person, et cetera. And now it's just sticky. I personally firmly do not date unless you really know you are ready. Do not try to jump into the next relationship unless you really know you are over your SP. I encourage people to 100% get over their past if they really say, I'm gonna move forward. If you're really gonna move forward, I encourage people to really make sure they handle and close that chapter of their past before that book gets opened back up. Because I've seen too many people try to move on and they haven't really healed their past yet. And like I said, that's what causes very, very sticky situations. Very, very sticky situations. So I hope this video today helps you understand, like, look in the mirror at yourself and really ask yourself honestly, are you ready to date? You know the answer. You know the answer. If you look in the mirror and be honest with yourself and you feel those feelings, you know if you should be dating or not. You know what I'm saying? You know You don't need me to tell you. You don't need someone else to tell you. You know if you still have those conflicted feelings. And again, if you are ready to date, if you do want to date to pass time, whatever the case may be, that's fine. But if you know emotionally you're not ready, don't date, because now you're getting other people involved that may end up having way more stronger feelings for you than you have for them. And then when it comes time to break it off because your SP came back, or because you really don't like those people, or because you realize, man, I really shouldn't have been dating, now you have a tough decision to make. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I wanted to jump over here today, man, and talk to you guys. Like, yeah, it's not right. It's not wrong if you do date. You know, there's no right or wrong answer. The answer to this question, just like a lot of things, is it depends. Everyone is different. There's no one size fits all. You know, I just want you guys to make smart decisions. Don't react, respond. Reacting is habitual, what you created time after time, year after year. It's a natural response. Responding takes thought. I want you guys to always remember, respond to everything in your life. Don't react to anything in your life. Don't react to shit. Respond, because that's what a mature person does. They don't just react off emotions and just be all impulsive and sporadic and all of that type of stuff. Respond to the situations. If they arise, think about it, make the right adult decision. So yeah, should you or should you not date while waiting for your SP? It's 100% up to you. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's not gonna keep your SP from manifesting. People, that's a big question too, is people think, you know, is this gonna keep my SP away if I go on dates? No, it's not gonna bring your SP. It's not gonna keep your SP away. In fact, it may even speed up the process, because a lot of times, when you take your mind off of something or someone, that's when the universe gives it to you, because you're no longer like really focused on it. You know, so in a good way, it is kind of, you know, it can work or be beneficial in a sense to take your mind off of your SP by, you know, dating or talking to someone else. Again, only if it's for the right reasons. If you can get to a place where you don't need someone to take your attention off your SP, that's preferably the best outcome, because that means you have self-love and you don't need to, you know, anyone else to take your attention off of your SP. But again, it can be beneficial, you know, dating or having your mind off of your SP with someone else, because like I said, that can, being that you don't have this intense desire, you're not focused on it intensively, it can, you know, speed it up. So many times when people say, oh, I left my phone for a whole day and I didn't look at it, and then, you know, oh, my person texted me, or, you know, I was out for a week or whatever the case may be and I didn't look at my phone and then my person texted me. Like, that's how the universe works. When you let go of stuff, you take your mind off of stuff, that's when it brings you your manifestation, you know? So again, it can be good, it can be bad if you date, but it's all about you. You know the answer. You know the answer more so than anyone. And like I said, most times if you're real with yourself, you know that answer, the answer to that question is no. You probably shouldn't date, because you haven't taken the time to heal. You haven't taken the time to fall in love with yourself, you know, and do all of the above, like I said, you know, so you're still going to be in a place of trying to get. And you don't want to do that because you're playing with people's emotions. You're playing with your own emotions, because now you got to make a difficult decision that's going to hurt yourself potentially, and you're going to hurt other people involved, you know, whoever the third person is or the fourth person is, or however many people you may be dating. All right, guys, I just want to jump on here today, share this video with you. I hope this resonated with you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. You know where, you know when. Marv's Room.